So after this shift, is there any change in the flow of the mind, for what he says before about ignorance, about still all the thoughts coming and all regular? So is there a shift in that stream of thoughts and emotions?
But we have some experience when our mind is struck, that is known as manolaya. Manolaya is the experience. So each and every moment we experience something by manolaya. We are fixing our mind in something.
What is manolaya?
Manolaya is that means we having some experience. The experience is manolaya, the settling of mind. We are accepting something as it is. Some expression, the expression of consciousness in some form. So our mind takes a form, is manolaya. That is experience.
Okay.
So all experience is a form of expression.
Yes.
And as a child, we may give some importance to toys which we are playing. So and gradually we exchange, we transfer the object instead of toys with some other thing. Instead of toy, we get some other thing for our amusement, for our enjoyment. So gradually it is going on. And at the last we have several blissful experiences, spiritual experiences. Because of the torture of the actual world, we are having several kind of experiences. And that is the nature of our mind, to have some good experience. So when we have some good experience, we feel all right. We do not agitate. So we feel safer, that we are safe. But that is the nature of our mind. But when we do not struggle with ourselves, so whatever comes, even though sorrow or suffering, it goes away from us naturally without taking any root. It also must be go without it taking any root. It is the nature of our mind. But only because of our attachment to that, our feeling, this experience I must retain forever, this experience I must be free from that. So only because of our conscious struggling and conscious trying, we made the experience to take some root. Otherwise, the experience becomes a problem. So otherwise, we need not do. But our work is over when we understand. Everything goes normally, naturally. We have no work psychologically. So this very understanding is enough for us. And if you are confirmed this is correct, then we need not. What is disturbing is some other kind of idea that it would be nice if I have this thing, if I do not have this thing. Then only the idea may suggest that something is great, something is worst. Otherwise, what is natural is helpful to the. Because all our happiness, all our experience was coming to deal with the circumstances, where we are faced. So it is quite related to the circumstances where we are. And we can make use of experience to deal with the circumstances. To that extent, we can make use of anything. For itself, no experience has no business to stay there for more than a fraction of a second. Every experience must come and go. That is the nature of the experience.
So, do you suggest that I should not make any comments about whatever come up in my consciousness?
But we did not have such idea that we do not do anything. We understood. Our understanding alone will operate. Okay. We did not remind always this idea. For the time being you may do, but it is not necessary. Okay. We have to remind we have nothing to do, we need not remind with that. Mm-hmm. That is also, it is a kind of expectation, this thing might happen, this thing should not happen. But we understand, this understanding will operate on its own. And at any moment some adverse feeling may come, Whenever some adverse feeling, sorrow or suffering may happen, it is a natural intention, natural impulse to be free from that feeling.
Exactly.
But it is not the problem. But yeah, if you do have some effort consciously that and idea consciously that we have to be free from this kind of thing, then only our idea alone is the problem. The feeling is not the problem. The reaction is not the problem. Only the idea alone is the problem. So we have to clear with our ideas. If the idea is clear, then everything is clear.
So I told you I was engaged in this kind of technique, or I don't know if it is a technique, of resting as awareness. That's what it was about. It was to rest as just perception, as the fact of being, of perception is there, as this perception which doesn't make emphasis on the what it perceives, just the fact of perceiving.
Perceiving the awareness, choiceless awareness.
Yes.
So
Is it the
awareness
same?
is there, but anyhow we should not do anything with regarding to awareness. It is not our work. If the awareness comes or not, we need not worry. If you practice awareness, that means we are in the preparatory stage.
It's not practicing awareness, it's just resting. They call it rest. Rest as awareness.
Rest means?
Rest. To rest. To
Spelling?
R-E-S-T.
Rest. Rescue.
No, rest. Like take rest.
Take rest.
Rest.
Rest awareness.
Yeah, to rest as awareness.
Staying in awareness.
Staying.
Yeah.
No.
Because in awareness there is only perceiving, so there is no action there. It's just a passive.
But it is the duty of the awareness. We need not take rest. We have no business. We have no business. If the awareness is there, let it be there. If it goes, let it go.
Yeah.
Oh, we have no business.
Yeah.
If anything happens, if it is necessary to deal with the external circumstances, we can make use of that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go.
Yeah.
We have no business.
Yes. So I think that's what they tried to achieve in this kind of practice. That when you rest as this passive awareness, which is there all the time anyway, then you are not entangled with the mind. Then you're not making comments. You don't try to change anything. You don't. So is it the same or?
But the basic awareness alone transforms into many kind of expression. But we need not worry about the basic awareness. The basic awareness is the product which transforms into many kind of experiences. So all experiences are necessary to deal with the circumstances. We have to have the tension is good, the sorrow is helpful, our fear is helpful, anger is helpful, everything is helpful to deal with the situation.
Okay.
So we need not worry about, we need not take to rest upon the awareness itself. That is not necessary.
Okay. So it means that even if your mind is making a comment on making a reaction, then you should not, this is also the natural flow of consciousness. And I should not try to avoid it. Or
the comment is only conscious comment we are doing.
Yeah.
Unconscious is some intention. Unconscious, if it happens unconsciously, it comes as a intentional. It has some intention to have some free, want to free or want to retain. It will happen in that way. It will not come in the form of comments. So what we comment, it is only the duty of our intellect part. The intellect part says it will comment. This I like, this I don't like. This I want, this I don't want.
yeah, but this is what I find happens in myself. I have no control over this. What does it mean, or does it mean anything? Because this is my ignorance.
Not ignorant, but if you understand, we need not work anything. That means if you try to comment, that you are doubting your understanding. So if you are confirmed that our understanding is correct, we need not doubt. because it is okay. It is okay. Oh, we have come to the conclusion that no work is necessary, and you need not comment for that.
Okay.
We may examine what is the functioning of this understanding. We may, and instead of commenting, we can understanding the functioning of everything. We can make it as a idea of what is actually happening. That you can have, but it is not a comment.
What do you mean by that? What is actually happening?
When when some happening is there, you are working. For your consciousness is also working.
Yeah.
So you may understand how the consciousness is working.
Okay.
That you can understand. You can examine. You can verify what is the state of your working.
Okay.
That is not comment. That is actually examining yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
That you can do. Thereby you can have a total perception of yourself, a total understanding of yourself. You can verify what is happening previously and what is happening now. You can feel the difference between the two. Previously you are struggling with yourself. Now you are not struggling with yourself. Now what is working, what is happening within yourself?
Mm-hmm.
What is the process or what is the nature of working of your mind? When you got this understanding.
Yeah. So I think I didn't got it yet. Because I'm obviously still, I can see there is this still reaction going on towards whatever
So reaction
happens.
is natural, we have nothing to do with the reaction. Reaction is natural. But your understanding is only intellectual. If either you have the idea that you have to do something, or you have the idea you need not do anything.
Yeah.
So here you understood that you have no idea to correct yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So that is when the understanding is correct. There is no problem. But only thing you have to confirm that you are understood properly. So the confirmation alone is necessary. What is disturbing is other kind of ideas, other set of explanation. So we have to. So many people say we have some duty to do something.
Mm-hmm.
So that alone is interfering.
Okay.
Now, otherwise, if you understand this and this idea is correct, then this understanding will operate. So we have to confirm that our understanding is correct.
So can you give an example for not interfering? Let's say, can you give a practical example how it will take shape really in the... Example for this understanding happening.
So understanding is natural when we do not, because of our examination, we come to the conclusion that we need not struggle for ourselves, because all our struggle creates a nuisance to the regular flow. So we understood.
Yeah.
And when we understand, then we will not consciously and intentionally disturb the flowing.
Mm-hmm.
That is a natural thing. So what disturbs if you do not, the disturbing factor alone, the doubting factor maybe. So if we give up everything, if we do not do anything, then we may go wrong. So something may happen wrong.
Yeah.
So we may think like that.
Mm-hmm.
But here what we are telling is all our feelings are good. What in itself there is no problem. What our feeling, good feeling, bad feeling, actually there is no feeling is bad, no feeling is good. Here just a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
But there is get the name of good and bad when it is in the form of application to the external world. So externally we have to use our mind, use our brain. We have to use the good thing, we have to do the correct thing. Then we have the duty, and as an intelligent person we have to do. That we are not blocking that. What we are dealing with. We need not struggle within our natural flowing of our mind, natural happening of our mind. But anyway, somebody, some ideas, some doctrines or anything that may have put ourselves some idea that we may reach something, we may attain something. So we have to be aware that there is no such kind of goal. So actually the real goal is natural thing. Natural thing is the real goal. So if you understand the real goal, we are disturbing the real goal only because of interruption, then we will not interrupt. So but when we have this kind of idea, if you try whether we are doing correctly, whether we are playing it rightly, if you keep on going, keep on verifying yourself, that is also a kind of different kind of struggle within yourself. So you understand your total mind and you put down your mind totally. You have no business. What we have only to do the natural life. But only in the preparatory stage, we should not confuse with the liberator state and the preparatory stage. In the preparatory stage, we have some work. We have some attention, awareness, stress awareness, attention, doing meditation, anything. So we have several work. That is justifiable. But if you have find out the liberated mind is the natural mind, the liberated mind is the highest one, then we need not do anything. All kind of business are gone. You need not work for that. If it is necessary just for an amusement, you can do anything. But you should not do it for our transformation. And afterwards, you need not verify whether I am doing correctly. Not if you verify we are doing correctly, that means you are entering into your psychological structure,
Exactly.
and that means. And one person saying one example, one prisoner trying to escape from the prison and make a hole in the wall, and after making the hole, he enters the other the place again afterwards behind the wall.
What is it?
But
Another cell?
Yeah, it is another cell.
Another cell.
Not away from the prison,
Okay.
but it is another cell.
Okay.
What is it? So then there will be no benefit. So if the verification whether we are doing correctly or not, it is also again in a different form. We are trying to control ourselves. So we need not verify. We need not expect some happening. We need not wait for that. So if you understand, the understanding will operate. We need not worry for the execution of our understanding.
So how can I know if I understood?
The very moment you can feel all can feel the very liberation mind that is happening.
It is liberated, but me, I'm not liberated. The mind is for sure
The liberation is the natural state. What we feel that, but you may have the sense if you do not struggle with yourself. You feel you can take it very easy. The easy going is the liberation. That you can. That it is there is no struggling. If you do not feel the struggling, then that your is very smooth. The liberated mind is very smooth.
But isn't it again projecting an image of how should I? Because maybe the struggle is also free. Maybe.
But in the circumstances, we may have several feelings.
Yeah.
If you have some unwanted feeling, you may have. But you think, as I have some unwanted feeling, so I am not free. I don't have that control. Don't think like that.
Yeah.
But whatever comes, it is the nature of our mind. So and it will go away from the. But whenever we try to free from that kind of things, then only we are struggling. Then only we are blocking the flow. Otherwise, nothing can remain forever. Whatever comes, it is the natural course. Everything flows. That is the nature. So we have to be very simple. That we have to understand that our understanding is over. We need not doubt our understanding. So the doubting means to the extent of our understanding, we can work we can create all the doubt, we can erase all the doubt and to the state of understanding. After that understanding, you can confirm that you have to confirm yourself that this is correct.
Okay.
Then you put down everything, and all will take on its own. Your understanding will take everything, and you need not try to execute your understanding.
Okay, so maybe, yeah, because I accept this, I feel it's true, but I still feel that I'm not sure about it.
But don't wait for the happening. If
Yeah.
it happens, it happens. It is a natural state. We need not struggle for that.
Yeah, I understand that too, but there is like the expectation, the false expectation may still be there for something, and I know it is false, I know.
But here the fact is whether you have some idea to interfere yourself or not. So you have the idea that you did not interfere with yourself. So it is okay. That alone you have to understand. Then if you have some other idea, then you are interfering with yourself. But you do not have any idea to interfere with yourself. Then it is that you have understood properly. So this understanding is enough.
Okay.
So you should not deconform also.
Not what?
Deconformation.
Deconfirmation.
Deconformation. You should not go against your confirmation.
Yeah, because I sometimes feel maybe I didn't got it, and maybe it is not an intellectual, because intellectually I accept it. I accept this fact. I mean, I feel it is so. It is really so. But still, the inner experience can be different. Not free or.
The inner experience is not ours. It happens naturally.
Yeah.
It is a natural experience.
Yeah, in my experience, I'm still the same as all the time. You know, nothing has changed.
Everybody, it is the experience of everybody. Each and everybody will have a different kind of experience in each and every moment. Moment by moment, different kind of experience we must have. But only thing, if we select this I must have, this I should not have, then only we create some problem. But here we understood we need not struggle within ourselves. We have no idea, we have nothing to do with ourselves. So then if you want, we can make use of that for our feeling to the external use. But for itself we have no business. So to that extent, if you understand, this understanding is enough. If we expect some other understanding out of above this understanding, there is no such kind of understanding.
Yeah, I have maybe one doubt. I can share it, that I feel in a way it is like maybe for you it happened spontaneously. This understanding occurred spontaneously, and for me maybe it has not came naturally in me.
But anyhow, I also have my own doubt whether it is correct or not, and I verify it is correct. So you may also verify whether it is correct. And if you verify and you find it correct, you confirm yourself, because no other understanding will help. Only this understanding that we have no work, that understanding will not affect. If you other understanding will tell you that you have some work. If any understanding give you some work, it is not understanding at all.
And how did you verify it? How did you, or?
Because if you understood, then if you do not interfere with your movement, then if you understood, you will not interfere with the movement.
Okay.
That is
the verify.
And when you do not interfere, you may see the flowing of all happenings, all feelings. If you are struggling, it will not go very easily from you. If you do not interfere, you will see everything goes very easily. All feelings will go very easily.